finna get into the show.
Right there.
Sir.
Bring in the first article. It's funny that we started on that because now we finna get into some more Northern Kingdom news.
Right.
Bring up the Thanksgiving celebration. All right, there we go. Bam.
So it says celebrating Thanksgiving is celebrating racist genocide.
So y'all know what time it is, y'all. It's November. It's holiday season. Ain't that what that boy DJ Drama used to say? Holiday season out here, y'all. And you finna have Thanksgiving. No, well, you already had. You had Halloween. Now you got Thanksgiving.
Right.
Then you got Christmas. Then you got New Year's. Then you got Valentine's Day.
Right.
So they finna hit all y'all across the head for a few months in a row. Back to back to back. But what y'all fail to understand is that all of these, they go back to ancient gods and they go back to our own destruction. And we're going to read it for you. Go ahead, pull the article back up. Go ahead, read that.
So it says, Michael Cord, when the Pilgrims arrived on the Mayflower in 1620, they didn't bring thanks. They didn't even give thanks. Instead, they brought racist genocide and gave nothing.
Damn.
By Michael Cord. Exactly 400 years ago on November 9th, 1621, or as early as September 21st, as some scholars believe, in Plymouth, Massachusetts, pilgrims from England supposedly celebrated their first so-called Thanksgiving feast with the Wampanoag Nation a year after their arrival on the land of those indigenous red people. Tragically, those trusting red men, women, and children had no idea that the unimaginable hell of widespread death and massive land robbery would soon follow. When the Pilgrims arrived on the Mayflower in 1620, they didn't bring thanks. They didn't even give thanks. Instead, they brought racist genocide and gave nothing. And they eventually succeeded in mass killing.
In what?
In mass killing.
This is what happened when Esau shows up on your earth, on your side of the earth. Remember, this is what called the fourth part, the New World.
Right.
The New World. Because in the 1600s when they got there, the Indians were already there, y'all.
Get out.
The so-called Indians. They got us calling them Indians. Our brothers, the Israelites, were already here. Keep reading, though. This is heavy.
And they eventually succeeded in mass killing and mass land robbery.
Damn.
Not because they were smarter or stronger, but because they were sadistically evil racists. Damn. Who initiated, that's right, who initiated the use of a weapon of mass destruction that previously had been unheard of in this land.
Hey, hold on. We can't go no further. I got to go to Revelation real quick. We brought this out last week, but we got to bring it out again. It says they brought with them genocide, murder that had never been seen before. And guess what, y'all? This before they dropped the atom bomb on the so-called Japanese. They dropped the atom bomb on the so-called Native Americans. But they don't want to talk about that.
Before Oppenheimer.
Yeah, before Oppenheimer, you had John Smith. Revelation 6, I wanted verse 8.
The book of Revelation, chapter 6 and verse 8. And I looked, and behold, a pale horse.
A pale horse. They called our so-called Native American brothers red, but they red. They the pale horse.
Right.
Read.
And his name that sat on him was Death.
His name was called what?
Was Death.
His name was called Death. I'm going to quote this again. It says, and they eventually succeeded in mass killings, in mass land robbery, because they were not smarter or stronger, but because they were sadistically evil racists.
Damn.
Read the verse again.
And I looked, and behold, a pale horse, and his name that sat on him was Death.
Was what?
Was Death.
Was death and what?
And hell.
Death and captivity. That's what came with this man. Read.
Followed with him, and power was given unto them.
Power was given unto him. Read.
Over the fourth part of the earth.
Hold on. Over the what?
Hey.
Over the fourth part of the earth.
Go ahead. What you got?
Esau just the devil and liars, bro. They're just calling the tribe of Gad red.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna take a picture. I'm gonna send it to the group of the Washington Redskin helmet.
Right.
They call them
Bring
the
it
Redskins.
out.
I'm gonna show you. There's nothing red about them at all. They the red ones.
Yep.
And it's like mind trick. You sit there and believe it.
Bring it
And you
out.
know what's crazy too? When it comes to a Native American so-called, when have you ever seen them celebrate Thanksgiving?
Nope.
Never. As a kid, I should have called like, hey, how come they were supposed to be about them and the whole treaty thing?
Right.
Because they knew that it was nothing but death and destruction for them. Let me take it. Y'all can keep going. I'm gonna show you this picture.
It's a Native American Holocaust.
Because what you gonna see? Their helmet is red and gold.
Right.
And it has a picture of Gad on there. We're gonna see what color Gad is.
Hey, it's funny.
They call them the Redskins.
Because when I'm at work and it's Thanksgiving time, coworkers come up and they be like, "Happy Thanksgiving." All I gotta say is I'm a Native American, and they be like, "Oh, I'm so sorry."
Right.
They
Cut that quick.
If it wasn't wicked, what you sorry for?
Bring it out. Right.
Yeah, they got the
Cut
picture
that
yet?
quick.
No, I'm gonna send it.
Okay. Why he getting that? Read that verse. Read that verse again.
The book of Revelation, chapter 6 and verse 8. And I looked, and behold, a pale horse, and his name that sat on him was Death, and hell followed with him. And power was given unto them over the fourth part of the earth.
Over the fourth part of the earth to do what?
To kill.
To what?
To kill.
To kill what?
With sword.
To kill with the sword. From the second Esau got off those boats, they've been murdering. In 1620, they've been murdering, and there's been bloodshed up until this day.
Right.
Ain't nothing changed.
You know what's crazy about that? Hey, we went over this a while ago. The gift that Esau was given, matter of fact, the blessing that Esau was given. Can we get that in Genesis? Right? Because we got to understand these prophecies are coming true. They are true, right? When we look at the Bible, when we look at things that's going on, we can clearly see that the Christian church, one, ain't teaching them. And two, our people, they need to wake the hell up. You know, so let's go and get that real quick. The blessing that Esau was given.
The book of Genesis, chapter 28. I'm sorry. 27 and verse 39. 41. 40, okay. And by the sword shall thou live.
And by the what?
And by thy sword shall thou live.
We're reading about this daggone Edomite. By the sword he's going to live. Read.
And shall serve thy brother. And it shall come to pass when thou shalt have the dominion that thou shalt break his yoke from off thy neck.
All right, so that's all I wanted for that, right? Because by the sword, that's how you're going to live. That's how you're going to get the fatness of the earth. He's going to go to places, he's going to kill, rob, murder. You know what I'm saying? He's going to do all these things. So we reading about the Edomites. All right, that's all.
Hey, pull that picture up. Damn, hey, that is heavy.
This thing is crazy.
That's crazy. I never looked at it like that.
The helmet is like reddish burgundy.
Right.
Clearly, the Gadite is brown.
What the hell was that?
With black hair. They
Bring
called
it
him
out.
the Redskins for all them years.
There's no red on
That's
there.
why they was offended by calling him. Like, hey, the skin is not red. That's like just like Florida State.
Right.
They run around and the Seminole dude is a white man.
Yep.
on a horse.
Correct. Yep.
Correct.
Mocking us, bro.
Hey, you want to know how crappy
Mocking
Esau
us.
is? That so-called red, that's the color of blood. You know what I'm saying? That's hey, that's what happened to the natives. You know what I'm saying? Our brothers, they got murdered by the Edomites.
Well, that's what the cranberry sauce represents.
Right.
Yeah, turkey. I didn't know that either.
But that's a heavy fact right now. Hold on, pull the picture back up. Put me picture in picture, please. Put me picture in picture. Let me see. Y'all can do it. Let me see what y'all working with back there. IT. Come on.
There you go.
Check us out. Check us out, y'all. We picture in picture because I got to get y'all to understand it. But they can't see us picture in picture though, man. Okay, there we go. So
I know that was
when
me,
you
yeah.
see the image right there, you see the color of the brother. He is dark skinned. Why is he dark skinned? Because the Israelites are a dark skinned people. Give me Jeremiah 14:2 real quick. Jeremiah 14:2 real quick. Showing you. They called us red. They called them red. Why? That was a trick. They played a trick on our people, calling them red.
This is the book of Jeremiah, chapter 14 and verse 2. Judah mourneth.
What?
Judah mourneth. And the gates thereof language.
Read.
They are black.
They are what?
Are black.
They are black. As we all know, black comes in many different shades, all right? Nobody's literally black. We was black, you couldn't see us.
Right.
So that's showing you they descend from our people as well. They have melanin in their skin. When you read Genesis 25, the man that was born without melanin, that was red, that was Esau,
That's
the
the red.
progenitor of what? the white man.
Wasted away.
It should have been the New England Redskins.
Right.
There you
That's
go.
who it should have been. Not the Patriots, New England Redskins.
The New England Redskins. Make sure y'all get a short of that.
Tom Brady. Tom Brady's a Redskin. He's an original Redskin.
All right, him and Bill Belichick.
Also, they try to be slick with the Boston Red Sox, but they ain't gonna get away with that. Yeah.
So, hey, go back to the article. Go back to the article because Buddy was cooking with gas. We got to read some more of that. Got to read some more. All right, who was reading?
I got you. So it says, Dr. Howard N. Simpson, author of Invisible Armies, The Impact of Disease on American History, points out that the Europeans were able to conquer America not because of their military genius or their religious motivation or their ambition or even their greed. They conquered it by waging biological warfare.
Hold on. Biological warfare. Go back to Revelation 6 and read verse 8 again, where it says, with hunger and with death and with beasts. Let's read that real quick.
So they've been doing COVID-19 on our people.
There you go.
Revelation chapter 6.
Hold on. Before you read that, go back to the article because it goes even further. It says the use of chemical warfare. Let's get that real quick first.
So it says here, J. Leach Wright Jr., the only land they knew, notes that in 1623, the British indulged in the first use of chemical warfare.
Damn! Read that again. They indulged in what?
In chemical warfare.
Esau been using chemicals before Saudi Arabia. Before they went over there to that side of the earth, they was using chemicals on our own people right here in good old America. That's why we keep telling y'all all the time, Babylon is going to burn. This place is full of evil. It's the habitation of devils, and since its inception, it's been with blood. And because Ezekiel 35, because y'all love blood so much, guess what? That's what's going to be spilt here on this land. Go back, read that article again.
Yes, sir. It says, the British indulged in the first use of chemical warfare in the colonies when negotiating a treaty with the tribes, headed by Chief Chiskiak near the Potomac River. The British offered a toast symbolizing eternal friendship.
So they came with their hands put forth as it was peace. Read.
Whereupon the chief, his family, advisors, and 200 followers dropped dead of poison.
Now I'm gonna show y'all how real this Bible is. Give me that in Psalms. Give me that in Psalms 55 real quick.
Get the words.
So hold on. They just said they came with a peace treaty. They said, hey, we want to be your friend, Mr. Redskin. You Indian that just showed us how to farm, and you gave us crops and you gave us trinkets.
Right.
Guess what? We love you. Shake my hand, man. Okay, yeah. You done? Okay. We give him. Is he dead? He dead. There we go. Bam. Got him. Now watch what the Bible say about that.
Psalms 55 verse 20. He had put forth his hand.
Hold on. He did what?
He had put forth his hand.
He put forth his hand. He shake the hand. Read.
Against such as be at peace with him.
Because the natives didn't want war. They was happy to have these Edomites amongst them. They took him on willfully. Read.
Such as be at peace with him. He hath broken his covenant.
He hath what?
Broken his covenant.
Read.
The words of his mouth were smoother than butter.
The words of his mouth was smoother than butter. Read.
But war was in his heart.
But war, death was in his heart. Poison was in his heart. Smallpox blankets was in his heart. Reservations was in his heart. Pipelines was in his heart. What the movie that just came out? The Flower Moon?
Oh, you got to see that. Killer
of the Flower Moon.
You got to see that.
Deception was in this man's heart from the second he touched down on this side of the earth. Go ahead.
If you're a Judite, Killing the Flower Moon, you need to see that because it goes hand in hand with Black Wall Street. They actually reference Black Wall Street in that movie because it was the same time period. So they get Southern Kingdom and Northern Kingdom all in that movie. And to back up what you said from the word smoother than butter, stay in Psalms. Go to 49 and verse 11. Because that was the end result of them coming in peace. Look what they did.
Sir,
remember the scripture you just read said the land was called Arsareth, right? So let's see what it is now.
Psalms 49 verse 11. Their inward thought is that their house shall continue forever.
Take the call. You'll take the call.
Hey, shalom, caller. What's your name? Question or comment? Where you calling from?
Shalom, Most High Christ bless. I'm calling from New York headquarters. My name is Marie.
HQ in the building. Thank you for tuning in. What's your question or comment, sis?
Thank you. I want to make a comment. I read a letter that was written by an indigenous American going to, I believe it was Queen Elizabeth. And it was a boy that had grown up. His father took in some Edomites. And the Edomites claimed that they were kicked out of their country and they wanted to seek refuge in his village.
Right.
Against his counselors, he let them stay.
Right.
They stayed with him for 3 years. They ate with him. His wives prepared food for them, and so on. So the boy describes to the queen how the Edomites took him and his father, or the father took them, and was walking in the fields alone. Then the Edomites killed the father and tried to kill him too, but he ran away. And so he was trying to get justice from the queen, but of course, they did nothing. But I thought that was interesting. They waited 3 years before they killed him.
Yep.
So I just wanted to share that.
All praises. That's some good history. Thank you. Thank you for calling in. Thank you for watching the show.
Okay, bye-bye.
So, what was we at? Yo, you was bringing out that scripture.
49:11.
Bring it out.
Psalms 49, verse 11. Their inward thought is that their houses shall continue forever, and their dwelling places to all generations. They call their lands after their own names.
So now what is this land called? America.
Yep.
After all that raping and robbing and thing you're going over, now it's called America. And so the scriptures is true. The scriptures is true. We might have to do a review on that movie.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I ain't seen it yet.
When you see it, there's a lot of things in there that you're going to be able to, that go scripturally.
Right.
That you're going to be able to correlate with.
Gotta watch.
I ain't going to spoil it. There's some stuff in there.
Yo, I can't
It's
take
long,
your
though. Break it up in 3 parts.
I can't take your opinion all the way because you don't like Black Panther. But can y'all believe this, y'all? This man said no. Yeah, you said Black Panther was born, bro.
Don't sleep on it. Don't sleep on it. Wakanda forever. Never seen the whole thing.
Hey, shalom, caller. What's your name? Question or comment? Where you calling from?
Hi, my name's Cameron. It's Cameron again from Atlanta. I had to, there's this horrible thing going on in Atlanta where I stay at.
Okay.
Right? You do know Atlanta is the second gay capital of the world, right?
Yep.
I got catfished at one time.
Oh.
By this it was some transvestite prostitute that I got catfished by. It took me a while to realize it. This happened last year in 2022. And then what's worse about it, there's other transgender like prostitutes out there, or like niggas passing and pretending to be.
All right.
Must keep the commandments.
All right.
Repent.
You will not be in those situations.
Hey, man, if y'all gonna call in, make sure y'all keep it on topic,
Please.
Yeah. Who was that? Eddie Murphy?
We ain't talking about OKC today, man. All right? So,
Eddie Murphy, stop calling the show, bro. Repent from those things.
Damn.
Teddy Pendergrass.
Y'all know, all that I know about that. Back in the day, Eddie Murphy got caught up with one of those things.
Twice.
a transvestite twice.
First time fooled him. Second time, liked it.
All right, so let's get back to the show. Pull back up the article. Because this got some more meat in it. We might not leave this thing. Go ahead, keep going.
It says the British offered a toast symbolizing eternal friendship, whereupon the chief, his family, advisors, and 200 followers dropped dead of poison. The New England Historical Society confirms that about 60,000 Indians lived in New England, New Hampshire, Massachusetts, Rhode Island, and Connecticut at the beginning of the 17th century. And according to some estimates, Maine had more than 20,000 Penobscot, Mi'kmaq, and Passamaquoddy Indians. A century later, New England's Indian population began to disappear.
Read.
Some tribes were already extinct.
What did that mean? They came with death. Keep reading. I want to get this last little part and then we're going.
In a 1763 letter to a colleague, Sir Geoffrey Amherst, a high-ranking British military officer, not only suggested using vicious wild dogs.
Using what?
Vicious wild dogs.
So Northern Kingdom, y'all think y'all better than us?
Bring it out,
They
Cap.
used the same thing against us in the civil rights movement that they did with y'all when they came over here. Understand that?
Right.
They used the same tactics against both kingdoms. Northern Kingdom and Southern Kingdom, we had dogs. But guess where it come from? It come from us breaking the commandments. Give me that Deuteronomy 28 about the wild beasts. About the wild beasts. While we getting that, whoever getting Deuteronomy 28, I want somebody to keep reading that. You stay on the article.
Yes, sir.
Somebody give me that Deuteronomy 28 about the beasts. Go ahead, read that.
So it says they using vicious wild dogs to hunt down red men.
You see that? They keep using that term red. Read.
Women and children, which was wickedly done. But also suggested using diseased blankets.
They what?
Use a diseased blankets.
Diseased blankets. Read.
On red men, women, and children when he wrote.
Hey, even within the art, tell the truth, and they're trying to still separate it. It's really black men. They should be saying black men. Right. They're saying red men still. Keep us separated.
Damn.
Go ahead.
Could it not be contrived to send smallpox among those disaffected tribes of Indians? We must, on this occasion, use every stratagem in our power to reduce them. That, too, was wickedly done.
Hey, scroll down to I want where they said they took them as slaves into Europe. We got to get that, and then we can move on.
All those black men.
Yeah, go ahead.
Before we move on, I wanted to show one more thing to the point of what Officer Michael was bringing out about red men. If y'all can look on the channel, I posted something, two pictures. If y'all could pull up the first one, because a few years back, I took my daughter to a museum in St. Louis. It's the Dred Scott Museum. When you walk through there, in the back, they have a museum that's showing the history of what they did to the Gadites in Kansas, Missouri, Nebraska, Iowa, and Oklahoma. So when you actually read on there, can somebody read the second paragraph? This goes into the Indian Removal Act. So I'm gonna show you they purposely, like Officer was bringing out, call them red men, but this is what they did and what they know. Read that.
As early as 1786, the United States established the first reservation, and by 1830, the Indian Removal Act strongly encouraged the resettlement of all American Indians residing east of the Mississippi.
So this is what Souls was bringing out earlier about the east of the Mississippi. Watch this. Watch what they did.
To a newly defined Indian territory in what is now Kansas, Nebraska, Arkansas, and Oklahoma on the Great Plains. As the westward migrants began out of the Midwest in the 1840s, each of these tribes living on the plains was greatly affected.
Now, it doesn't say it in this particular part of the article. I got another picture that says it. But the reason why they did that, they took us, they put us through different schools, and then assimilated us into society. And when they put the Native American, so-called Native American Indians, the Gadites, back into society, they said, now you're Negroes. So they eradicated the whole race, not only by taking away the food supply, like killing all the buffaloes, taking away the corn, the wine, the oil, all those things that it said would happen to us in Deuteronomy 28.
Bring it out.
But they also assimilated us, changed the mind state, then threw us back out there and said, hey, you're Negroes now. So guess what? Brothers like me, when I try to look back at my history, I don't know what tribe I'm from. I just got to wait on Christ to come back. Hey, pull up the second picture, IT. Pull up the second IT picture. Watch this. This is the assimilation part. Hey, as a matter of fact, scroll up a little bit, show the Gadites in that picture.
Bring it out.
So you can see over time how the look changed, how there was mixing, different things going on. They sent them through these schools, made them sit a certain way, dress a certain way.
They put the woman in pants. They wasn't wearing no pants.
Nah,
the woman
not
was
at
not
all.
wearing pants.
Fringes disappeared, so they assimilated us. All right, scroll down. Read it.
It is believed that at one time, up to 40 million buffalo roamed the plains. By 1890, there were fewer than 1,000.
Fewer than 1,000.
Wow.
Why did they do that? To cut off the food supply.
Wow.
When they came through, this Esau is the harbinger of death. When he thought about how to slaughter us and kill us as a race, he thought that thing all the way through. No food, no health, no nationality, no nothing. I want you eradicated off the planet. This man ain't your friend.
Right.
Read.
Overcome by starvation
Overcome by starvation.
and Euro-American diseases.
Them smallpox blankets, all the things that they came over here, that biological warfare we just read about. Read.
The tribes of the plains were confined to reservations.
And then they put us on reservations. And guess what? The same thing happened to Judah when they put you in the ghetto.
Right.
In the hood. Read.
In the late 1800s and early 1900s, the government outlawed the practice of traditional religious ceremonies.
Traditional religious, because the Gadites were still holding on to some of what we were originally doing. But they said, nah, none of those ceremonies. We don't even want you to have an inkling of a remembrance in Israel.
I have something that I sent to IT earlier. Give me picture number 3 to back you up on those religious ceremonies. To show what the religious ceremonies were. It's going to be picture number 3.
All
right, if somebody could read
the levels is deep of what they did.
So again,
in this thing.
Right. So this is the gentleman that he observed what the Indians were doing on this side. It says, their festivals, fast, and religious rites have also a great resemblance to those of the Hebrews.
It will be necessary here to take a short view of the principal Jewish feast.
Come on.
And they kept every year a sacred feast called the Passover. In memory of their deliverance from Egyptian bondage. 7 days were appointed. Leviticus 23. So I'll show you.
That's it.
You right there.
Hey, can I get a script real quick?
Yeah.
Bring it up.
Go to Micah 2:1.
Bring it out.
Micah chapter 2 and verse 1.
Like we started off
1 and
saying
2.
when Cat brought it out, this is the holiday y'all getting ready to celebrate.
Because
destruction of our people right here.
And we also read earlier that they had war in their heart, right? The peace treaties that they try to put together. Everything that Esau has done has been for one thing and one thing only, is to oppress us and take the land.
Yep.
It's always been that. Come on.
This is the book of Micah, chapter 2 and verse 1. Woe to them that devise iniquity and work evil upon their beds.
So part of that iniquity was what? Putting our Native American brothers and sisters, the tribe of Gad, in what? Boarding schools, right? They took away their heritage from them, right? Come on.
When the morning is light, they practice it.
They practice it. Why? Because they killed all the buffalo, right? They waged war against the tribe of Gad throughout the U.S. Go ahead.
Because it is in the power of their hands.
Because what? Their power comes from Satan. Their power comes from Satan. Because guess what? They said Gad was swifter than horses. Right?
Yeah.
We was the powerful tribe, right? Yeah. But now, guess what? When Esau came, they came with what? Chemical warfare.
Right.
They knew how to defeat us. They took our food away from us. Go ahead.
And they covet fields and take them by violence.
And they took it by violence, read.
And houses and take them away. And they oppress a man and his house.
And now they take away who we are, right? That's the last war that they waged against us. First, they waged the war against us physically. Now they took away the last war that we're fighting right now, is showing that we are truly the Israelites the Bible speaks of.
That's right.
This is the war. Now we at war for our identity, our true heritage. So Esau know what they doing, and the Bible prophesied about it.
That's right.
Yes.
Now,
Yes, sir.
get the last part of that article, then we got to move on.
Absolutely.
This is for all you naysayers out there. Vocab Malone and the rest of you apologetics who say, when did the Native Americans go on slave ships? They never went on slave ships. We're going to show you again for the 800th time that the Native Americans went into slavery on slave ships. Read it.
It reads, this is a time of celebration for you. Celebrating an anniversary of a beginning for the white man in America.
Read.
It is with a heavy heart that I look back upon what happened to my people. Even before the Pilgrims landed here, it was a common practice for explorers to capture Indians.
Hold on. It was a common practice for what?
For explorers to capture.
They would capture so-called Indians, read.
Indians to take them to Europe.
Now, hold on. Maybe I'm dumb. Maybe I'm deaf, dumb, and blind. But how can you get from America to Europe? Is there a landmass that I don't know about that you can walk to Europe?
Bring it out.
Last I checked, you got to take a ship.
Right.
And if you capture somebody, that means you're a slave.
Right.
So guess what? They went into slavery on slave ships as it is prophesied in Deuteronomy the 68th verse.
That's right.
Read it again.
Yes, sir. It says it was a common practice for explorers to capture Indians, take them to Europe,
and what?
And sell them as slaves.
Hold on. And do what?
Sell them as slaves.
Read.
The Pilgrims had hardly explored the shores of Cape Cod.
They weren't even there more than 4 days.
Right.
Look what they did. Read.
For 4 days before they had robbed the graves of my ancestors and stolen their corn and beans.
This man is full of death, lies, and destruction. Understand that. Give me that in Obadiah 1. It said they wasn't there 4 days and they already robbing graves.
Right.
Give me that in Obadiah where it says they take the grapes.
Yeah,
if any grapes was left, would they leave some?
Right.
Let's see what the Bible says.
Hell no.
No, sir.
Y'all got it? Obadiah 1 and verse 5.
Obadiah chapter 1, verse 5. If these came to thee, if robbers by night, how art thou cut off?
Read.
Would they have not stolen till they had enough?
If you only been in the land 4 days, ain't you gonna be a little modest about what you do? Read.
If the grape gatherers come to thee, would they have not leave some grapes?
So that means even people that rob at a high level, they're gonna leave a little bit left. Hey, shalom, caller. What's your name? Question or comment? Where you calling from?
Yeah, shalom, Cab. Yeah, shalom to everybody. Yes, my name is Soldier Jeremiah from IUS in Nashville.
Nashville, what's going on with you?
In the house.
Yes, I was calling because I remember that I took a class in college where they mentioned that when the pilgrim that came here, they knew what they came for. They came here because back in England they owe money, so they came here to find gold and so they can sell,
right?
And then so they can pay their debt. So when they came here, they didn't come here to to live in peace. They came here to kill people so they can take the gold, so they can go back to England and pay the debt.
Yep.
That's when I read in the history book.
Yep, that's 100% correct.
That's all I wanted to say, Cap. And I like this show. That's one of my favorite shows.
All praise to the Most High. Thank you for calling in. Thank you for tuning in. Shout out to Captain Ben Zion and Battle Axe Radio, y'all. Every Wednesday, y'all. We got so many radio shows. It's crazy. Every day, all day, there's a radio show. But guess what? On Sunday, it's Lions Den radio time.
That's right.
Give me Deuteronomy 28 real quick. We got to read it for the people because I said that was Bible prophecy. We got to show where it says in the Bible we were going to go in the slave ships because somebody may be new. Somebody may not believe what we saying is true. Read that.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28 and verse 68. And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again.
Egypt means bondage, slavery. Read.
With ships.
With the colonizers' ships. Read.
By the way whereof I spake unto thee.
Read.
Thou shalt see it no more again.
We would not see our homeland again. Read.
And there ye shall be sold unto your enemies for bondmen, and bondwomen.
What did the article just say? They were taken to Europe and sold as slaves. Read.
And no man shall buy you.
Meaning redeem you. Nobody has redeemed you. How you know we ain't been redeemed? Because they won't even acknowledge that they took the Native Americans into the slavery.
Right.
So if you don't acknowledge that they in slavery, how the hell you gonna redeem them?
Damn.
It ain't happened. That's why we ain't got no reparation check yet. Meanwhile, America just proved over $100 billion to go to aid to Ukraine and Israel.
What?
Meanwhile, the Native Americans are still being moved to this day out of the little reservations that they have left. Understand that. Go ahead. What you got?
Hey, Cap, all praise to the Most High. Hey, that's crazy. Last night we was actually talking about, they go, like we just read Obadiah 1 and 5. They go so far. We was talking about how they build dams in Northern Kingdom on their reservations and how they cut off the water supply. They cut off the food supply. All for the gain of what they want to do. They move into, they know exactly what benefits they have when they go to these different lands, because Esau, they created the plains so they can look down and tell if the land beautiful or not. So they go to these lands, say that's a perfect place to put a power plant. We're going to put a dam right there. We just going to kick the damn Native Americans out of there and then let them fend for themselves. Damn. That's what they do to our people. That's crazy.
Hey, let's go to the next video. Video number two. So, y'all, we showing y'all the depths of Satan. Go ahead, press play on that. Hold on, before you press play, take the call. Hey, shalom, caller. What's your name, question, or comment? Where you calling from?
Shalom, Most High in Christ bless. I'm calling from D.C. I'm from the D.C. camp.
D.C. in the building. Shout out to Captain Matthew. That's right. What's going on, sis?
Shalom, Most High in Christ bless to everyone on the panel. Calling from DC. My name is Sister Donna. I was calling because I looked at a movie the other day called The Mission, and it had everything to do with the Native Americans. When they were shipping the Native Americans, I think it was from Peru, if I'm not mistaken. So they were shipping the Native Americans from Peru to London or France, I think. Damn. But the Robert De Niro was part of the movie Jeremy Irons.
He was in that one too.
And the guy that who his daughter was in Taken. I think he had like 5 series of Taken.
Liam Neeson.
Right. The 3 of them, they came as missionaries.
Dang, I gotta watch that. Yeah. What's the name of this?
Yes.
The Mission.
The Mission.
It is wild how they were acting in the movie and the things that they have done to the Native American. Yes. The Mission.
Okay. We gotta check it out.
That's the name of the movie. Yes.
We gotta check it out.
I just wanted to share that. With you all.
All praise. Thank you for calling in, sis. All right. Go to that next article.
That dude was a demon, man. And know he married to Jake too.
Damn.
Daenerys, his wife is Jake.
Damn. Go ahead.
Shalom, Israel. This is Bishop Nathaniel. I want you to know that you can view all our Sabbath classes live on IUIC TV. That's right, I said on IUIC TV. Download the app today. Shalom.
Damn. Go ahead.
That there was a Holocaust in America. When you displace a people, when you try to assimilate them, and you systematically genocide them for hundreds of years, that's a Holocaust. But the government, they relocated them.
ADL, where you at?
Tried to assimilate them, and then when they realized, oh, well, actually, we don't want these dirty Indians to be assimilated with us, so we're just gonna deprive them of food and water and take away their way of life, and, hopefully they just die out. And it's still happening today. No one really wants to talk about it because it's a very touchy subject, but it's my duty as an indigenous person to learn and speak about these things.
So it's showing you the depths that this man go. Give me Habakkuk real quick. Give me Habakkuk. Habakkuk chapter 2. Habakkuk chapter 2. Let's see. Let's get 2 and verse. We can read this whole chapter. All of it about him. Oh, hold on. Got a call. Hey, shalom, caller. What's your name, question, or comment? Where you calling from?
Shalom, my name is Yehuda L, and I'm calling from D.C.
Okay. I thought you were Brother Joe. What's going on with Yehuda L?
Not too much. I just wanted to say shalom to the panelists, say y'all doing some good work, throw out some blessings. Like I'm real proud of this movement that's going on right now. And I'm just I'm rejoicing at what's happening. So,
all praise.
It's a great and glorious thing.
Yeah.
And I'm glad to hear that sister throw that movie out because I want to check that out too. And then some of the stuff I wanted to find out about these holidays. Where would I find that at on y'all site?
Yeah, you go on the site. It got every holiday, and it got a subsection underneath it. It goes through everything, scriptures, everything, and just type IUIC and whatever holiday you want to learn, and you're gonna get about 40 videos.
All right, right on.
Yes,
I appreciate that, brother.
All right, all praises.
Yeah, all praises.
Read Habakkuk 2:5. Read Habakkuk 2:5 going into what he just went over.
Habakkuk chapter 2 and verse 5.
So we just showed you. Play that video again because it was a short video. Play the whole video again so we can get in the mindset because it kind of went by fast.
People don't understand that there was a Holocaust in America.
Pause.
You displace a people.
People don't understand that there was a Holocaust in America. Nobody speaks about it.
Right.
People are wailing and upset about the Palestinians right now. Ain't nobody. Thanksgiving finna come up. Right. This is the 400th anniversary of the genocide that happened to them. Ain't nobody gonna say a word.
Right.
This is gonna be what it was. What they call the 400 years of slavery? Did they even have something for that?
Nah.
They ain't even have nothing for that. No. Nobody ain't weeping for us for what happened to us. Right. But Meanwhile, back at the ranch, you're going to celebrate Thanksgiving with no problem. Right. Go ahead. What you at?
The only thing they want to bring up every year is 9/11.
There you go.
They want to bring that up, but they don't want to talk about the millions of Native Americans they slaughtered, and they still oppressing them to the day.
To this day. Hey, shalom, caller. What's your name, question, comment? Where you calling from?
Shalom. Hey, this brother Nehemiah, man. I'm from Baltimore, man. I go to the DC camp.
Oh, DC in here deep tonight.
That's right.
Yeah.
DMV in the building.
I wanted to speak on what this brother's talking about in terms of we still in our Holocaust, right? That's exactly. It's funny y'all bringing this up, man. That's exactly what I was speaking on Writings on the Wall,
right?
Thursday night, that we still in our Holocaust, right? And the powers that be does such a wonderful witchcraft job, right, of keeping that out of our thinking capacity. Mm-hmm. And then, and I don't want to be long with it, but you got this voting and stuff coming up. Vote has never done anything for us when they swear in office. Yep. And when you observe them when they swear in the office, right, listen to this carefully, please. Everybody listen to this carefully. When they put their hand on top of the Bible and the other hand up in the air, what exactly does that mean? To me, when I see it and I see what's going on, and I'm 46 years old, we all can say that we never saw, or we all can say that vote has never done anything for us. So what are they doing when they put their hand on top of the Bible? Does that mean that they swear an oath to oppress the people of the Bible? That's just something I just want.
You going deep?
Thinking of in terms of
deep in there. Okay.
You got one hand up in the air, and then when you put your hand on top of something, that means you either holding it down or you got it, you controlling it, or anything to that effect. You understand what I'm saying? So, you know, since our people been voting, and it has never done. The only thing it did is we just got high gas prices, we got high crime rate, we got, man, up here in Baltimore, man, it's like a death trap up here in Baltimore, man. It's sad the police just killed a kid the other day. Well, you're not a kid, it was a grown man, 20-some years old. Right. Shot him 17 times. When they shoot us, they don't even shoot the wound. Right. Or to hurt you, to apprehend you. They shoot to kill. So that's what I was saying the other day, man. You know what I'm saying? We are still in our Holocaust. That's basically all I wanted to say. And it's funny that this brother, he was saying, man, here in America, we still in our Holocaust to this day, because I just said that just the other night. Right. And all I ask brothers is, you know, please push that like it's water to drink.
Yes, sir. Yes,
like
sir.
How you take water, soak the water every day. Like push that we still in the Holocaust to this very day, because we are, and it's something that's not really embedded in our thinking capacity. Right. And I think that as long as we all get into this truth and just say what we're going through and what it is in terms of this Holocaust, you know what I'm saying? I think a lot of us will slowly but surely wake up, man, because these Edomites, man, they ain't been through none of the stuff that we've been through, as the people are still going through it. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, that's all I wanted to say, brother. Shalom.
All right, all praise to the Most High. Thank you for calling in, bro. Hey, go. Go
sister
ahead.
was in the spirit, man.
Yeah, what
I don't
she
know, I
said?
just want to flip past it. This movie came out in 86. Let me just read it
I know
real
what
quick.
I said.
This,
86.
look at this.
Yeah.
Jesuit priest,
Hold
Father
on.
Gabriel.
Did you send it to him? Let's put it on the screen for him.
Oh, yeah, okay.
You reading the Wikipedia?
Yeah. I'm reading what
Pull
it's
up
about.
the Wikipedia of the mission so we can see it.
Bruh.
A sister called in with a great movie. We gonna go check it out. I'm gonna see if Bishop seen it. 1986, bro.
And look what, like, wait till you read what it's going into.
Yeah. I just saw a little bit. I was like, this can't be the movie. Take the call, y'all. Hey, Shalom, caller. What's your name? Question or comment? Where you calling from?
My name is Brother David, man. I'm calling out of Houston, Texas.
Houston, Texas. What it do, Brother David?
Hey, man, let me tell y'all something, man. I really enjoy you brothers, man. I'm laying up here, I just picked it on the station. I want y'all to know, man, and I'm serious, man, from my heart. I really appreciate what you brothers are doing, man. I'm going to pray that God continue to use you guys, man. You know, I've been following the Israelites. I've been following IUIC for about 9 years. Y'all heard my testimony before, so I'm not going to go through that. I'm going to ex everything.
Right.
I really want you brothers to know. I'll be 62 next month, man. Lord's spell. But I check you brothers out frequently. I listen to y'all while I be working throughout the day. And it's just a blessing to be able to come home sometime, you know, in the evening and put y'all on, man, because we got a church in every corner in this city. And if you know anything about Houston, it's sad.
Right.
Especially for our people.
Right.
Black, Spanish, and the Native American. But it's sad. I've been here since 1962 in Houston. And I remember when we used to own business, we don't own nothing.
Right.
We got a church on every corner. Other people come in the community and work. And our people out here in these streets, man, you know, it's sad, brother.
Yeah. Now we with you.
I want to encourage you, brothers, man. Y'all, you know, y'all keep doing what y'all doing, man. And
all praise. All praise. Thank you for calling in. Thank you for calling in from Houston.
That's the post right there.
All right, we got it. Pull it up.
This
Pull
is
it up.
going to be what the movie's about.
Pull it up. Oh, they got a video. Or you talking about this plot? Okay, there you go. Read that. Who gonna read it for?
I got you. It says Jesuit priest Father Gabriel Jeremy Irons enters the Guarani lands in South America with the purpose of converting the natives to Christianity.
Damn.
He soon builds a mission where he is joined by Rodrigo Mendoza, Robert De Niro, a reformed slave trader, seeking redemption. When a treaty transfers the land from Spain to Portugal, the Portuguese government wants to capture the natives for slave labor.
Damn. That's crazy. Hey, and you know what that's showing you? It happened even more than we know. Because if they making a movie about it, that means it happened. They was transporting a lot of the natives from out of there.
And the bishop, like, this is an old video. Remember Bishop made the video Hollywood Knows?
Right,
The bishop be going in, bro. Hollywood knows what has happened to us and what's going on.
Damn.
86, what's that, like 30 years ago? It's a long time. That's a long time ago making movies like that.
All right.
Hey,
Damn.
I was looking at this Rodrigo Mendoza. That's a Spaniard. I heard I was just thinking about that. A lot of these names, they be the same names that we see in like Central America and Mexico. A lot of these names, like Mendoza, that's that's like a famous name in one of the cartels in Mexico. So a lot of our people,
Ishikar last name is Mendoza.
Yeah. So a lot of our people is probably falling under that umbrella. That's basically following Esau. Esau is pushing that cartel lifestyle on our people, and they just kind of assimilate to that lifestyle.
For a fact.
You know what I'm saying?
If you watch Narcos and Snowfall,
yeah, that's what I'm getting into.
Bruh, Esau is all in that, just letting Ishikar kill each other by the thousands. And the CIA was all behind that whole thing.
Yeah. It's crazy how we reading about something that happened in the 1800s, and it's the same name that's prevalent today in the drug cartel industry.
Damn.
That's crazy.
And it's letting you know that they slaves.
Yeah.
We were slaves.
Yeah.
Because the same way we got Johnson and Williams and Jones.
Yeah.
Same thing. Hey, go back to the video. We ain't going to finish this, y'all.
People don't understand that there was a Holocaust in America. When you displace a people, when you try to assimilate them, and you systematically genocide them.
Pause.
For hundreds.
So he just said a lot. Go to the Habakkuk 2 and 5. He said, "You systematically oppress them, genocide them, murder them, all of the above. Read that.
Habakkuk chapter 2, verse 5. Yea, also, because he transgresseth by wine,
Read.
he is a proud man.
He is a proud man. Read.
Neither keepeth at home.
Because guess what? America was born out of what? Great Britain, Europe. They didn't have no parts to do on this side of the earth, but they don't keep it home. Read.
Who enlarges his desire as hell.
That's why even to this day, America's still taking the little bit of land they got left. They still occupying more. They still want more. Read.
And is as death.
He is as death. Wherever this man goes, death follows. Read.
And cannot be satisfied.
He what?
Cannot be satisfied.
Cannot be satisfied. Read.
But gathereth unto him all nations.
Read.
And heapeth unto him all people.
That's what this man has done. That's why wherever he go on any place, whether he in Peru, Colombia, Uruguay, where it don't matter, death is going to follow. Slavery is going to follow. Go ahead, take that call. Shalom, shalom, caller. What's your name? Question, comment? Where you calling from?
My name is Yawara.
Yes, sir. We here.
Speaking of movies concerning the children of Israel, do you remember the Good Time episode? Where they were saying Mississippi is the land of Israel?
I think I remember something like that.
I can't really hear.
I remember something like this. This is my Good Times episode. I think I remember. I remember something like that.
In the land of Israel, called a Big Move.
Yeah, I remember something like that episode. Definitely remember the Black Christ episode. Everybody remember that one for sure.
Yeah, Mississippi is the land of Israel. All I want, peace, brother.
Hey, shalom, shalom.
All right.
Hey, do we have another call? All right. Finish the video all the way through because I think I stopped. No, did we watch it all the way through? We already watched it all the way through. So let's leave that. End of the story. Northern Kingdom. Y'all are the Israelites.
That's right.
And the white man's the devil. We good on that section.
Right.
Let's go to the next. Yeah.
That's reading the end of that scripture. It says it said they cannot be satisfied.
Yep.
They will kill a whole race of people, and they still not satisfied.
There you go.
What more could you want?
They all gone.
Yep. Hey, they get the land.
Yep.
They kill the people. They take the possessions out the land. Hey.
What is a nation? Nation is men leading by example. Nation is family. Nation is community. Nation is children with role models.